Okay, this is the neck for guitar number 2. This is mahogany, this one. Nice piece of wood. I've already glued it. You've seen the video of gluing it last night. Or part 1 I should say, not last night. So all I'm doing now is just shaping the heel a little bit. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just on my second brew. Can't live without 3 brews in the morning. I'm just giving a bit of shape there to the heel. I'm not doing too much. I'm just trying to take away a bit of the join at the transition there when it meets the neck. But again, I'm not overly worried about that. I'll just make it look a bit nicer than what it is when you first stick it together. Give the back of the wood a bit of a stroke with a sandpaper. Beautiful piece of wood that is. I'm not too worried about doing the sides of the neck really, because it's going to be shaped, it's going to be rounded off. And you don't want to impede on there for when you put your fretboard on. So just do that for now. Make sure there's no blurs or splinters in the wood before you start on it. You can see the grain in there, it's a bit more dappled in there, so when you're rounding that off, that's going to demand a little bit of work there. But you still have to keep away from wearing that part of the neck down. What I might do with that, because that's a bit rough, that's going to be a bit of an issue. Got a small offcut of hardwood here. Place that in here with the neck. And that will allow me now to put just a bit more pressure on without worrying about reshaping the top where the fretboard's going to attach. that'll do nicely. That's allowed me to smooth that a little bit without without any undue worries. Well, that's worked better than I thought it would. You don't know until you go, do you? You just don't know till you go. Nice, that'll do that side. I can't invest in any more tools. I've got no room to put them. I'm on my limit now with what I can carry. Not on my limit weight wise, on my limit with the cupboard space. I just haven't got anything I can throw out to replace with some more tools at the moment, so I'm going to have to carry excuse me, I'm going to have to carry on and doing it this way. I do enjoy it, but it's a time consuming process. And also video and editing, it takes a hell of a long time to do this. I'll just give you an example of that guitar number 1. I'll just give you an example of the time involved. Okay, start of the awesome cart, or guitar number 1. Gluing the neck from start. Part 1, start gluing the neck. Then obviously we've got the neck glued, we do this, replace this. The length of the video, just for that part, was 40 minutes and 45 seconds long. The time to actually render the video before it goes onto YouTube was 1.5 hours. The upload time to get it onto YouTube was 40 minutes. The editing time of the video was 12 hours. That's editing, sitting down on computer, editing it. And the actual amount of film I used to make the video, or the amount of hours I used making the video up to now was 4 hours. I'm only at the stage, I've got the fret wire in place. I've got the notches cut out. I've got the single coil placed in. That's took one hell of a lot of time. It really has. Editing time 12 hours, 4 hours filming. I don't mind doing it, I'm not objecting, but this is why I can't play the bloody guitar. I haven't got any time to sit down and play the thing. Okay, so just to recap, that's the neck for guitar number 2. Just going to mark my fretboard length here, so I can drill the holes for the pegs. And mark out the box. Now this is a box I'm going to use on this one, but I will be using the reverse side again because it's going to have some artwork theme on it. I do like the box. I'm a bit reluctant actually. I think that'll make an absolutely beautiful guitar in itself, but I'm committed myself to doing the themes, so she's going to be that way around. I've got a box there with half a dozen neck blanks in of different types of wood. Some that I've scrounged off people, some that I've actually bought in. Okay, I'm marking here now where my my nut position is. Okay, the measurement of this saw blade, as luck has it, is 2/16. So this is the inner cut first I'm doing. Stay there. Just getting that so my finger, as soon as my finger doesn't feel that blade, that is dead on 2/16 deep, unless my coping saw's worn in the middle. Okay, so I'm now going to go to the other inner line. I'm not doing the outer lines yet, because if you make a goolies of the inner one, you can always rectify it. Make a goolies of the outer one, that's where your box is going to fit. There we go. That's 2/16 as well. And final check for the box. Before I cut the outer lines, I'll cut on the inside of the line, so if I need to readjust I can chisel it or just sandpaper half a millimetre off. So right, okay, so now we're going to do 2 millimetres again on here, because remember that we want this to go down 2 millimetres, and the rest of it, except for where the bridge is, which I'll show you in a minute, we're going to take down even more, aren't we? Not to take it too much, because we don't want the as long as we've got the 2 millimetre gap for the resonator, you can do it whichever way you want, but bear in mind we're going to have to put a some sort of a pickup in, so we will need another cut. Okay, so that's that. Now we mark where the bridge is. So what I'm going to do on this one, check from there to there, 24, 25, 25 and a half inches. That's where my bridge is. I'm going to do quarter of an inch there. I'm going to do exactly the same where the bridge is and leave a piece on the block where the bridge is that actually touches the bottom, or in my case the bottom of the box, so it takes the pressure of a bridge on the box, and the box shouldn't warp. Chances of them warping anyway are small, but you know, let's have a go. Right, the observant people would notice that even though I'm cutting these dead out to 2mm and I'm going to chisel these 2mm bits out, it's not that important for this cut to be 2mm. I'm doing this as a guideline and then I can recut down afterwards. I don't want to cut down and cut down and cut down. I want to do it this way, my way. I want to chisel these out to 2mm, and then anything on the inside of this doesn't really matter because we're going to have to go down a little bit more to accommodate the pickup, which obviously is going to be somewhere in this area. You don't have to do this if you're going to leave your work. You're not too sure, because don't remember as well with me, this is really new to me as well, doing this. Just put a piece of tape or something, or mark it with a black pen, whatever you've got. In the places you don't want to cut. And it's alright saying, "Oh, I'll remember," but you know, you don't have to make one mistake and all your hard work's gone to bleeding pot. So do what you can to help yourself, regardless of what other people say. You do it your way. I will do this my way regardless. Even though I watched my father doing them and he was a Luther, I will still work my way. Of course, he didn't work with epoxy equipment like this, he had proper jobbies, but I haven't, so I do it my way. Okay, done the neck as best as possible. Okay, it's grooved out. There's a bit of a chip gone there where there would, possibly a weak spot, I don't know, but it's these things are going to happen, but that's inside the box again, so not too concerned, but I would have been if it happened on the outside. Obviously it would have ruined the whole project. So there's my grooves. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the box. Now remember, I'm not using the lid, which is a shame. I would like to, but maybe next time. Beautiful box. I'm using this for the top because I want the artwork doing on it. So I found my centre of the box and I've measured and marked the width of the neck on both sides. Okay, so the next job is to actually cut down into the box, and I need to cut right level with the base of the box, which is going to be a bit tricky here, I think, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to saw down there now. As best I can. Now that cut's gone quite well. I like that. That's actually done me some good. That's gone quite well, and that will be the face of the guitar and the lid, possibly opening that way, because I want these words upwards, so the lid will have to open downwards at the back. Okay, that's it. I'm going to finish my brew off, and then I shall just check that and we'll see what goes. In fact, I'm sure it actually fits, to be honest with you. The measurements are spot on. I think it's just me being a bit picky. Okay, there we go. It's perfect. What that was, it was just half a pencil width too tight. I took half a pencil width off each side, and it fits like a glove. That's beautiful. That is absolutely superb. I'm more than chuffed with that. Got a bed in nicely, and don't know if I can show you the inside. So I don't know if you can see the insides. I can't see it on me. You can see where the I'm very sorry you can't see with this camera. I'll tell you what, I'll take the camera off and try and show you if I can do it for you. There it is. You can see the gap to allow the box to vibrate, and you can see the support there where the bridge is going to go. Okay, it's probably not necessary to put that in, but there's no harm in trying your best at everything you do. I don't know if you've got a better angle there. There it is again. Corner of the box where the bridge is. Perfect.